Hi everyone, this is Aaron with Crypto Trends. Today is April 11th, 2019. Covering a topic of overcoming the fear of selling. How to overcome your fear of selling. Please keep in mind that this is not financial advice, just my opinion. So, what is a fear of selling? It's where people hold on, and they I don't know, they go to sell, but they're afraid for some reason. They don't want to get out of a trade because they're holding on for dear life for this trade to occur. And what happens is that they end up watching their capital go down. And okay, well, that's great for some times, but ask yourself this. Let's say you just love a coin. Okay, you love a coin, and you know that it might not be going down, but perhaps Bitcoin is going to go down. You have a pretty good clue that it's going down. Do you get out of that coin? Because you know if Bitcoin goes down, pretty much everything goes down with it, right? It's actually it's the level of the water. Okay, so when it goes down, all ships sink for the most part. And the only thing left is, the tether up to go into a stable coin. Because if you sell, are you going into Bitcoin? I don't know if that's the pairing that you have, or into Ether, if that's the pairing that you have. So what you want to do is, why not use stable coins? And, a lot of people do, but an awful lot of people don't. And I've spoken to some people about it, and it's because they actually have a fear of selling. It's more of a fear of missing out, that the market is going to suddenly turn around, and for whatever reason, they won't be able to get in. Yeah. Now, you can get back in fairly quickly, unless it's at night or something like that. And then, you can put in some orders and stuff like that if that's what you want to do. You can put in stops, and that's an automatic like sell, right? And you can do some other stuff, but for the most part, you can get back in. And then if you lose a percent, so what, right? I mean, if you lose a small percentage, so what? At least you took the steps to protect the capital. Now here I'm going to bring up a quote from a very, very, very famous trader. Okay, and this is Jesse Livermore. Let's let this come up. Here it is. Jesse Livermore. Whenever I find myself hoping that a trade will come out all right, I get out of it. Yeah, well, thanks, Jesse. Thank you for that input. That's let that sink in, guys. Take a screenshot of that. It's one of those things. Take a screenshot, print it out, put it on your wall, that type of stuff. This guy, Jesse Livermore, is a giant. Is a giant in trading. Go ahead and Google him. Check him out, okay? So let's go see what's going on with the markets here. So we have, well, am I streaming? Yeah, okay. So what's going on with the markets? Everything was going down because Bitcoin was going down. Everything was red. Everything was red. And when it was red, I bet a whole lot of people are wishing, oh my gosh, I wish I would have tethered up. I wish it would have gone into PAX or USD, whatever, right? Something stable so they could protect this. And right now, this isn't a reaccumulation. And it came down and it tried to test this area here, and it didn't get that far, which, by the way, is a good sign. But what if it goes down here and keeps on going? Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan when you start seeing something like this way up here at the top? Because way up here at the top, that was 5331, okay? And where it's at now, 5,000. So it has a long way to go. And would you prefer to be tethered up, let it drop, and then buy in there? I mean, if you did that, you're $300. You're basically getting this for $300 cheaper, right? So there's some advantages of it. There's some risks, of course. And, take it, figure out what you want to do. Read books. I'm not a financial advisor. Talk to one about doing that. But as far as like selling, people know they need to get out, but they just want to hang on. So remember that quote from Jesse. Also, another thing that you can do is practice. So, what do you mean practice? Well, what you do is you go over to USD, right? This is on Binance. You go over to USD and you pick any coin. I don't care what it is, except it has to have liquidity. Okay, can't be something that just moves slow. You want this puppy to move. So here's a fun one. Tron has a lot of activity, right? And so what you do is, because I'm assuming you don't hold any TRX to USDT, is you get a very, very small amount. Like $5. Okay, very, very small amount that's not going to kill you. And then what you do is, let me put this on auto here. And then what you do is you basically scalp. You put the time frame down to the 3 minute or 1 minute. Okay? And every time you see it go up, let's put it on the 1 minute, okay? Because we're practicing. You see it go up, and as soon as you see a red right next to it, or you can say 1 candle, 2 candles, as soon as you see 2 red candles or just 1 red candle, you sell. And I'm not saying you sell all of it. You sell the absolute bare minimum, okay? Sell 1 Satoshi if you can, all right? Do the absolute minimum as far as doing this. And do that, 5, 10 times. Don't do Neo, because Neo, you have to do the whole thing, right? But others you can break down to a very, very small amount. So do the absolute smallest amount that you can. Yeah, you're going to include some trading fees from Binance. So, you might want to have a Binance coin in there, or a portion of it, that it can be used to help reduce the trading costs. But so let's see how that would work. Let's go ahead and break that out. And we're just going to start from here. Okay, so it went up. So we bought wherever, okay? We bought down in here. And we're watching this bad boy go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. Up, turned red. Okay, is it going to turn red? Is it going to turn red? Okay, it's turning red. Sell a Satoshi. Okay, let it go down, let it go down, let it go down. Okay, rebuy it if you want. Okay. But you already have some, right? Just a few little bits. And it's just practice. So it goes up again, up again, up again. Okay, there's a red. Oh, okay. Let's wait for another red. Nope. Okay, let's go up, up. There's a red, sell. Boom, whatever. Practice. You can do it on 1 red. Look at all these times that you can practice. And it's not to make money. Okay? You're not doing this to make money. You're doing this to train yourself psychologically that it is okay to sell. That's it. That it's okay to sell. It's much easier, much easier for people to buy than it is to sell. And you want to overcome that, because you're strong on buying, but you're weak on selling. Some aren't, okay? I get that. But really strengthen your ability to sell, to conquer that psychological block by practicing with very, very, very minute amounts. Okay? I mean, nothing that's going to kill you. And just get in the habit of doing that. And you can have just your $5 a Tron, and that's all you do every day. You go in and sell, 20 cents. Okay, whatever. Get in the habit of being able to do that, because if you see something going down, and yeah, you want to be able to spot when it's going down and you think it's going to start like doing one of these big old drops here, which comes with practice and skill and charting and all that good stuff. Just trying to get your finger on the market. But yeah, if you sold up here, wham, and it came all the way down here, you're just sitting up here high waiting. And then when you're down here, hey, you have another elevator up, get off at the top floor, wait for it to come down, go up again. There you go. So you just keep on going up, up, up. Easier said than done, right? So all I'm saying is that sometimes you have to spend money, and I'm not saying a lot. Do the absolute minimum, guys. Absolute minimum. I don't care what coin, but sometimes you have to practice, and that's just all it is. And a lot of people are good at buying, but not at selling. And so they watch. They sit and they watch. They sit and they watch everything decline. Okay? And ask yourself, how do you like that feeling? Would you have rather been tethered up? So, could you have gotten back in? When would you have gotten back in? Come up with a plan that works for you. Come up with a system or something to where you come up with rules that say, if it does this and this, I'm going to get out, or I'm going to get in, or whatever. And so for me, if I go to the Big Daddy, which is BTC, he's below 5,000 now. This is on the 1 minute. Let's go to the 30 minute. So for me, what I have is that I have these lines here, okay, and then I have these boxes. And so when it hit this box, I was out, okay. And then if it went above the box, well, I did something else. But when it hit the top of the box, that's a decision point for me. If it goes above and goes a little bit further, I have rules that I follow my own. I do something else, okay? Same as if it would actually have entered this box, which I think it still can do, okay? It did a nice test low, and I think it can still come on down and do another test, and then we'll see. That's just me. I mean, the thing could dump all the way or could like skyrocket from here, right? It's the market. It has its own mind. I'm just trying to click on that and delete it. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys actually, instead of trading, do you actually practice trading that's separate from your normal trading stash? Okay, that's not in your war chest. You have a separate war chest. And if you want, be careful that you're trading something that you're not already in, so you don't fat finger something, okay? So if it could be anything. I mean, if you could sign up on a different exchange with just the minimum amount and just practice there, so you're not on an exchange where you have your big trading volumes. I'm assuming you have big trading volumes, okay? Because everybody listening to this channel has large trading volumes that they deal with. So go to a different exchange even, to prevent mistakes, because mistakes happen, okay? You don't want to fat finger something. So that would be the best way to eliminate mistakes. Just go to a different exchange with play money. So that's one way. Another one is to not be on the same exchange, but not be trading in something that you already have. And when you do trade, keep in mind that those are taxable events, and you have to track them. It's a real pain, so it's easier to do it on Tether or something, a stable coin, than not. So that's about it, guys. That's about it. Don't forget that Jesse Livermore quote: practice overcoming your fear of trading. Reason being is so that you can actually protect your capital. Some of you put in stop losses, and those get liquidated automatically if it drops below a certain level. Sometimes you didn't want to get liquidated, That happens, but oh well. But a lot of people have a fear of actually going in there and hitting the sell button. So that's about it. So, I have people on the chat. I guess this is it for this video. Go ahead and like, subscribe, get notified. And now it's Q&A time, going over to the chat. So hello, everyone. So let me see here. So Robert Heath says, opinion please on Ocean X OCE token, a further competitor to the Binance BNB coin. Absolutely, man. Ocean X, I think, is going to be huge. Reason being is because they are following all the laws and regulations. They are being very careful to be very compliant with everything. So is VeChain, to be very compliant with everything. And Ocean X is, they need more liquidity. Granted, it's the only place you can pick up some coins. It's cool. But it's a good exchange. They have pretty good customer help. And so I actually like Ocean X. When VeChain really starts picking up, more and more people are going to go over there. And there's going to be more and more applications put on the VeChain platform. Okay? A lot of them are under NDAs that are under current development and stuff like that, non-disclosure agreements. But I'm looking for that exchange to actually expand. Okay? So I have real good energy for Ocean X. More so than I do for any other exchange out there except for Binance. Okay? But eventually I think Ocean X can take over Binance. That's my opinion. Will it happen? I don't know. That's one of those hopeful things, man. But as far as getting into the coin, the token itself, it could be a Binance. If you want to get in, get in. If you don't want to, don't. I'm talking about the exchange itself. And as far as the token, it could do anything. But, yeah. And don't forget that a lot of the stuff that's traded on there is on the VeChain platform. Okay? So you can just pick up some VeChain as well and get some of the benefits. Not to the extent of OCE, but that's just something that you're going to have to go on, follow your own gut, follow your own instincts. I can't give you a recommendation and say, oh yeah, you got to buy it. Oh no, you got to sell it. No, not doing that at all. But I like the exchange. So Sean says, oh my God. Hey, sorry to disrupt. There's no disrupting, man. Says there's a movie that came out called Crypto with actors like Kurt Russell and other famous actors that is totally bashing crypto, portraying the Russian government. Yeah, the only true thing in it probably is that the Russians are coming into crypto. Yay, good news. But movies take things it's just part of that whole psychobabble, trying to persuade people to do something through a movie, and it's just, not even, a lot of movies coming out now aren't even entertaining because they're so ludicrous. So I saw the reviews on that. It looks entertaining a little bit. I might go watch it just to have a good laugh. I know they didn't intend it to be a comedy, but it might be hilarious. I might go see it just for that. Yeah, laundering money for terrorist acts. Yeah, that's a bunch of BS. It says they can't trace Bitcoin. Oh no, that is incorrect. They absolutely can trace Bitcoin. They can trace every single coin that's out there. They can trace Monero. They can trace all of them. It's electronic, guy. It's electronic. So that part, that they can't trace BTC is completely wrong. How do I know? Well, I've been programming since 1978. I've seen a few things. That's right, 1978. So more, I'm feeling great. You know, I taught an addr class tonight and just got back, hooked up with this video. Here I am, feeling really good, man. How you doing, Amor? Says love you, bro. Love you too, man. Hey, Slim Shady, there you are. Hey, good morning. Where you at, Slim Shady? Let's see. Not no. Oh yeah, this one sucks. Let's see. World Clark. Well, Sydney's 245. Must be London. You must be in the UK area. Maybe a little bit further. You could be in Paris. A little bit further east, perhaps. Anyway, good morning to you. Scout Sniper. Hey, this is a good video idea. Fear of selling. Keep up the good work, man. Yeah, you're welcome. I was looking at this, and people are afraid to sell. And are they really afraid to sell, or are they really afraid that they are somehow going to miss out on a huge potential, on a green candle? If they do, they do. Oh well, golly gee, it's not the end of the world, right? But yeah, that happens to a lot of people, and they just watch their capital go down, down, down. One of the rules of investing is to protect the capital, right? Yeah. But thanks for that, Scout. Hanjo says, red means buy, green means sell. Okay, that's your rules, all right. Oh, man. You guys are cool. Oh, okay, so Sean says BTC is more traceable. It's just sad to me. Yeah, it is a sad thing, but anything that's on the computer is traceable. That's just how it is. I mean, there's something called routers. And, yeah, that's what they do is they track things. They have hops, they call them, in TCP. Actually, Internet Protocol. And then you have the TCP stack on top of it. I don't need to go there. Oh, and Slim says, I was just thinking about how to sell. And you made a video. Great. You know, that's how things work. That's how things work. Oh, you're in India. Cool. Cool. I made some delicious Indian food tonight for dinner. Yeah, I made a nice green chicken curry with cilantro. Yum. I ate too much, and now I'm just like miserable. Oh, I have to go lay down to feel like you know, like how you feel after Thanksgiving. You just feel like a pig in your stomach. You swallowed a bowling ball. Yeah, I was a glutton tonight. Indian food's really good, guys. If you haven't had Indian food at all, try it. It's like super tasty. It's like the most popular fast food place, fast food stuff in UK. They love it. Popular where I am as well. So Sean says, that's what's saying in the movie. It's about laundering money with BTC anyways. Just aggravated me a lot. Yeah. Sorry, Kurt Russell. You lost me some respect from me. Okay, moving on. Yeah, that's too bad. So it's currently playing then. Yeah, I might have to go see that. And yeah, we'll go see. Oh, so for you, it's 10:20 a.m. in the morning. So great. Okay. Are you in, let's see, 10:20. What city would you be in? What city are you in? Or close to? You were by Mumbai or something like that? Or okay. Hanjo says, does the market go lower, or will this be a short correction? It's going to do what it wants. That's the answer. That's the right answer. I have down here a spring, and why do I have that? You know, I showed you this, guys, before. If we go to Wyckoff, and reaccumulation schematic, whatever. We'll bring up images. Yeah, images. What's a good one to show you guys? Searching. That's accumulation. This is reaccumulation. Hope you guys can see it. Okay, hope you guys can see. Maybe if I do the plus thing. Ooh. Okay, that's large as it goes. Okay, so we're going up from something previous, right? We're going up. Now, reaccumulation is a temporary pause from a major increase. Okay? And then it kind of goes that sideways thing. Well, what it does is that we could be right here where it says like at the 5 support area. We could be there where it tested a low. Because this is like the first time it's testing a low, except for the very, very, very first. Yeah, I know we have 2 firsts, but that's called an AR. Okay, so this is actually the first secondary test of testing a low. There it is. And it didn't come all the way down to the AR. So it could come down further. Looking at this diagram, you see this garbage down here? It goes by the point of supply. What's the point of supply? The bottom, I do the bottom of the point of supply is right here. Notice how it hit the top up here. See here you have the point of supply and the AR is real close to each other. Okay, so that's why sometimes I do the bottom of the PSY to give me a bottom range. I also do the top. It just depends on how big it is. But it came down and almost hit that, which is pretty cool. So I'm looking for something to come down below this line and actually hit my box. I'm expecting that at some point, and it could be tonight, could be 5 days from now, could be never. Okay, it could just start going up from here, and that was the low test because that's as low as it could go. And if you notice here on the volume, that's a lot of red volume that took it, that they had to actually sell to get it to go down that far. Okay. And yeah, so that looks like pretty good support right in this area here, and that's 40, 48, 60 range, right around there. So we'll see what happens. But this is on the 30-minute. Let's go to the 5. Why not, right? Okay, let me shrink this back down. And yeah, okay, so there's the boxes. Yeah, so it came right down pretty close. Nice wicked spike. I like the wicked spikes like that. And then it came up here. Now notice that this V-line neck is a little bit below, which is pretty normal. See, it's higher on the left than it is on the right. Same here, higher on the left than it is on the right. So that's kind of nothing to worry about. It's very normal. So could it come down? Yeah, it absolutely could come down. And it's scrolling way in. It's bouncing around up here. So we'll see. We'll see. I am expecting it to come down here at some point in time. And this is what happens. This is why I say, oh, I can't give you a price or whatever, but it comes down and it checks. It doesn't make it all the time. It comes down and checks for a low, and it goes up and checks for a high. And when they think that they have enough coins to where they have enough supply to where they know that they can bump this up with little effort. In other words, they don't have to purchase a lot of coins because they're not selling, and so they're holding a lot of the coins, and so there's no liquidity in the market. They hold the coins, and so a small purchase, boom, jumps up the price because there's no supply. So it jumps up the price a lot quicker than it normally would. And so that's what they're looking for. They're just doing tests. So they say, well, let's test the high. Let's test the high. Okay, one more time. Let's really test it. Okay, let's go down. Boom. Let's drop this bad boy, and let's drop it hard. Let's really shake these people out. Okay, it's a shakeout meant to scare people and also to clear the order book to pick up coins. Pick up coins? Yeah. Because this is reaccumulation. In other words, they picked up a bunch of coins when it was low. They picked up a bunch of coins. Put auto on. They picked up a bunch of coins when it was low, way down in here, right? So they got a coin, and now they want some more. So they're reaccumulating. It's a good thing. They're reaccumulating, okay? They want some more. They're greedy. It shows that they have a thirst in the future for this coin. Why would they reaccumulate if they thought it was going to go down? They wouldn't. They would be dumping. Watch, guys, if you haven't watched it, my previous video done like 2 days ago, it's called like market makers are good. Okay, it will change your life as far as being able to see what happens. It's life-changing as far as the trading world. Anyway, I was just going on there for a long time. Oh yeah, this quote. Yeah, don't forget about that quote. Let's go back to the chat here, guys. Yeah, I was just thinking about how to sell. Isn't that interesting how things like that happen? It's part of the collective consciousness or something like that. Interesting stuff how that is. Yeah, that movie, I have to go watch it for a laugh. It sounds like. Okay, so yeah, Sean wants to know if we'll have a while before we break 6K. Right now we're below 4. Well, 6 would be up here. Literally, Sean, it could break it in a day. It could break it in a 15-minute period. Okay? They can shoot this thing up to 11 if they wanted to in a 15-minute period. Not saying that's likely. They could if they wanted to. Okay? It depends on the market and how many coins they have. If they can shoot it up pretty high with a low candle here on low volume, then yeah, they'll shoot it up and we'll see what happens. But things could start getting interesting then. I think personally is that they are waiting for I think Fidelity is waiting to see how to get feedback from their clients that are currently engaged in their BTC offerings for their service offerings that they have, their investment vehicles, and what can they improve and so on and so forth. And then they're going to bring in a second batch. So not their top customers, but their top customers, but not the very, very top tier. The ones they keep close at heart. And so they'll bring in their top tier customers. The rest of them, they'll onboard them, get their feedback, And yeah, we'll see where it goes. Right now, I think they're actually trying to get coins to put in their trading pool. I think that the OTC market has pretty much dried up, and it hasn't, but it's dried up a little bit, okay? And let's put it this way, too high of prices for what they want to pay. So I think they're picking up coins here to help a little bit with their private trading pool. And then they're going to start FOMO. When they bring the rest of their retail clients on board, they're going to start FOMO, which means they're going to start increasing the price. That's why all this has occurred, to create FOMO for their clients, so their clients can see, oh my gosh, look at this upside. There's a big potential upside with minimum risk. That's what they are engineering this to be. This is all engineered. This is all engineered. This was engineered. Okay? This is all engineered. Sound like a broken record. So will it be a while? I don't know. This is called a campaign, and campaigns can last for weeks, months, and even years. I don't think Fidelity wants to wait that long. So we'll see. What feels right to you? I tell you how to tell. Have this chart up. Go to Trading View. Go to the little tool. Have a rectangle tool. Draw a box like that, okay? And then just kind of move it around. Alright, just kind of move it around. And then you just kind of home in on where it feels good. Okay, and there it is. And if you're right, you're right. You're wrong, you're wrong. But, you know, your guess will be as good as mine right now. Okay, we'll see. What do I think of real estate? I like real estate. Real estate crypto coins? No. Just go invest in a REIT. Real estate investment trust. It's real estate is different than most, okay? I don't care if it's in a crypto coin or not. Possession is 99% of the law. So you either have the real estate in your possession or you don't. A crypto coin, no matter what they say, is not real estate. It is an abstraction. It's a derivative of real estate. Okay? Just go get the real thing, man. You know, go talk to a broker. Get a rental property if that's your thing. Check that out, okay? When you invest in real estate, though, make sure that you are getting an asset, that it is an asset instead of an expense. Your house is an expense. A rental is an asset if it generates positive net income. Here's another tip for you guys, okay? This could actually change your whole life. Let me hit the minus thing. Shrink it down. Okay. So if we go to... Oh, look at that. Rich Dad, Poor Dad PDF. Wham. So Rich Dad, Poor Dad is by Robert Kiyosaki. He talks about assets, and he puts it in, you know, the difference between an expense and an asset. A Lambo is an expense, okay? Everybody's saying, I want a Lambo, I want a Lambo. I have yet to hear somebody say, I want a duplex. I want a duplex. I want a fourplex. You know, it's like where are these guys thinking? You know, they don't have a clue. But if you haven't read this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Kiyosaki, read it. And then you can read it in PDF. You can get it from Amazon. I mean, just Google it, okay? And read it. Rich Dad Poor Dad. That's one I'd actually go to the bookstore or whatever and get a paper copy of it so you can circle stuff on it, okay? You read things differently when it's on paper than you do when it's on computer. But read this book if you haven't already, okay? It could change your life. So I like real estate. I do not like real estate crypto coins, and that is just me. That's my preference. They could be a fantastic thing for you. Okay, Scout? Oh, you're in Bangalore, eh, Slim? Hey, wonderful. That's awesome. Bangalore. Yeah, houses can be tokenized. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Real estate is real estate, man. I don't care if it can be tokenized. To me, it's like I don't it's just like against my grain to have a timeshare. Okay? I don't want a timeshare. I want the whole thing. Hey, Fawad. How you doing? Salam. So Fawad says, what do I think is going to be in the TKY update? The key. That's an interesting question. I think they're going to say that they've been working very hard, that they had a very successful rollout and introduction of their 12333 application, that went very well. So as a repeat, basically, of that Twitter post we saw. I think that they're going to say that is an indication of the indication of their approval for their systems in June. They might lead to that. I think they might come out with some news that there's been progress on the People's Bank of China front. Perhaps we'll see. That's the news I'm looking for. They might have some news on their mainnet that they're developing, which would be interesting. And then perhaps maybe some other pursuits globally. You know, like Australia or something. I don't know. I'm guessing at this, okay? It's a guess. Oh, don't quote me on this. But that's what I think, or at least I hope they'll talk about, and we'll see. It's like price, it's like, dude, I don't care about the price, you know. I mean, a lot of people on there are gonna, oh, when's it gonna go up? When's it gonna moon? When's it gonna Lambo? You know, it's like, come on. So that'll be interesting to watch those guys, but I think they'll be, you know, they're gonna have their same old style of not giving out a whole lot of information. That's mainly because they're under NDAs, okay? They still, and so there's gonna be a lot of stuff they just can't talk about, and so they're, you know, it's like, we'll see. That type of thing. So I'm thinking about maybe 30-40% we'll see type of speech, and some other things I just spoke about. So we'll see. Oh, and am I going to participate in the AMA? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Are you? Are you going to participate in it? Oh, Mar says, Amor says CRO equals pump and dump. Really? But pump and dumps are illegal, aren't they? What is CRO? It's like I never go in there. Let's go over to... It's like I don't have time to follow all the coins. Go here. See? Oh. Crom Hub? Is that what you mean? No. Oh, crypto.com. Oh, okay, yeah. Their name used to be something else. Forget what it was, but they had issues, right, with their credit card. Pump and dump up 108% in 7 days. Yeah. Like I said, it's price action. When you're looking at price action only, a lot of these coins are just crap. A lot of them are crap, but yet they can still have nice pumps, right? So, you know, if you're down in here and you think, hey, this thing's pumping, I don't know, what do you do? You wouldn't ever get in this coin because if you were afraid to sell. So you could pump up here and say, oh, it's going down, I'm out. You know, it's like a hot potato. It's like a see it one red candle, I'm out. You know, or maybe two, I'm out of here. I made my 5%, 10%, 20%, whatever, right? I'm out. One thing, don't be greedy. Wyckoff, Richard D. Wyckoff. That's one of his things. Don't be greedy. You make the money over long-term build-up, okay? You don't make it in a day. And he also said that he found that most people that he studied, because he did analysis on people and traders and stuff like that, successful ones, most people that were successful were not the day traders, okay? They were not day traders because the fees ate them up and the taxes and stuff like that. Anyway, crypto.com, yeah. As you can tell, I there's no energy in it for me. But as far as energy and price increases are two different things. Energy, I'm talking about value. Value is different than price. Okay? It's like TKY to me has very, very high value. But right now its prices in the gutter. I mean, you know, same as VChain. It's like, I don't care, man. You know, I buy things in the gutter because I can sell. So hope you guys can sell too. Anyway, yeah, CRO. Why is it a PND? You know, why do you think that? If you have some info, spread the love. Let other people know. I don't care, as long as it's true, not some rumor. Okay, not a rumor. But for me, it's price action only. I put a majority of coins in that category. Okay, all but about 10. Hanjo, is my Digi wallet synced? Let's test again. Hey, if you guys don't know, Hanjo, great guy. Let's see, is it synced? Let's bring it up. I'm bringing up the wallet. I am bringing up the wallet. I'm engaging DigiID. And I think it's synced. It's not doing anything special. So you fire away and I'll tell you when it beeps, okay? So what he does is he just sends like a penny's worth of Digibyte because it's like hell fast. And we're just curious to see how fast it is from Hawaii to California. And he did one from Hawaii to London, and he said it was instant, like just there, which is like really cool. But we've ran into 30-second delays, 20-second delays, And a lot of it, this is an important thing out there for you guys to know, that regardless of the speed that they say they have, they still rely upon the networks that they run on. It's like I'm in California, and so my routers have to jump from, they have to go from Sacramento, San Jose, down to LA, and then, yep, there it went. It hit. And then LA and stuff like that. Okay, Hanjo, here's the process time. 10:15:06. Okay, 10:15 and 6 seconds. And that's Pacific Standard Time. So you can put down the time it took, okay? That'd be cool, so everybody can know. And when you do put time for Digibyte going from Hawaii to California is whatever. That'd be awesome. So people not watching right now will know. And whatever that time is, in the not so distant future, it's going to be cut in half because they're doubling their speed, and that's the nature of Digibyte. Do your research on Digibyte. Digibyte awesome, man. Digibyte very, very awesome. Oh, hey, Ronnie. How's it going? Thanks for joining late. Not a problem. Make sure to go back and, you can rewind it, right? So that'd be cool. And Wishful Thinking Mom says, hi, y'all. Would I buy small coins, or do you think they could still be going down? I see them so low already. If Bitcoin goes down, will they too? Everything follows Bitcoin there. Everything follows Bitcoin. And you do have some breakouts, but for the most part, they follow Bitcoin. The thing is that you get into a coin that you like. Do your research on it. Why do you like a coin? Why don't you? That type of stuff. I can't tell you which ones to buy. I do have a suggestion of coins to research on the stream here under the comments. So there's some right there that you can start out with. Definitely Digibyte. Check out Digibyte. Check out VeChain. The key, TKY. I mean, that thing is like cents. You can pick up a bunch for $10, and just let it sit there. And if you lose it, it's not going to kill you, right? I mean, you can do that or not, but I'm not saying go out and buy TKY. It's an example for anything. Get what you're comfortable with. Don't spend more than you are comfortable with losing. That you can just, like, if you actually took the money and flushed it down the toilet, that amount of money, that type of thing. So, best of luck to you. Yeah, so TKY is a small coin. One thing to think is on small coins that are really cheap is that you have a well, here, let's go here. If we go to, I wanted to go not there but here. Let's take a look at a inexpensive coin. Okay, Stellar. 11 cents, right? Yeah. Okay. For Stellar to move up in price, there has to be a lot of money poured into it to go up in price. And don't think of price. Think of percentage gain. Okay? Think percentage gain. So you don't care about the price, except for Neo, where you have to buy like the whole damn thing. That's an exception. But usually it's just, okay, you put $5, $10 in, let's say, because we're talking about $10. You put $10 in, and you make 10%. Okay, so now all of a sudden it went up 10%, so you have $10.10 less fees. Okay, cool. For Bitcoin to go up 10%. So in order to get the same return, Bitcoin would have to go up 10%. It's harder to push Bitcoin up 10% with that amount of market cap than it is a smaller coin. Okay? Than one that's like really, really super cheap. All I can say is follow your instincts, follow stuff like that. Follow your instincts, okay? Follow your gut. Check out Digibyte, check out Zill. Digibyte's very inexpensive. Little bit over a penny. Same as Zilliqa, it's almost 2 cents. You know, they're not like huge yet. And then like the key is way it's like number 250 or something like that. But yeah, so you guys put in the comments what you do, okay? Give her some help. Put in your comments. Sean says they'll bring the catapults to slowly break down the 6K wall. Yeah, I don't think that. What I think is that we might see 6K just get totally disrespected and blown through. When this thing goes, I think it'll just blow through 6K. No problemo. Oh, okay. So IMDb, BD or DB, the database. It got a 1 star. Well, I guess they don't have 0 stars, do they? Or half a star? Maybe that's a red box. I gotta watch it now. I have to watch it. I mean, I just might go spend the matinee money to go watch that thing. Have a good laugh, you know what I mean? Get away from the charts. Well, no, I can't do that. Forget I said that. That's stupid. But anyway, says your plan is. Sean says my plan is to make. Well, let me get some coffee here. Stumbling over my words. My plan is to make my money in crypto and buy houses to rent for residual income. That's been my plan for a while. Right on, man. Right on. Read that Rich Dad Poor Dad book. You'll love it. You'll love it. Oh, and Scout says great book. Yeah, it's a good book. He also has a board game. Did you know that? He has a board game, which is really cool. It's fun. And yeah, if you're older, okay. If you're in your teens, you're not going to like it. But if your head is into buying houses and expenses and stuff like that, and like boats, he talks about boats. He has a board game that's fun. You know, I play with some friends and stuff like that. Oh yeah, Sean is saying, yeah, you shouldn't tokenize a house. Just saying it's possible. Yeah, I know, but as far as real estate goes, I'm leery of that. You know, it's like my mother was a broker, so it's like no, I'm leery. I'm leery of that, and that's just me, and that might be because I'm too old school. That's all there is to it, you know. When I see more of it, we'll see what happens. But I'm not one for even doing derivatives on crypto. I buy spot and I sell spot. I don't do margin. You know, it's everything straight up. Scout wants to know, what are my top picks for 2019? I actually have a video on that. So go to the channel, scroll back, and look for a video. It says like top picks of 2019. It's really cool because I did it in I did it using Unreal Game Engine, which is really cool. So it's like all 3D and flashy and stuff. I mean, it's not too flashy, but it's kind of cool. And yeah, so it's a good video, and it shows you the my top picks. It shows the ones I think are going to be the like in the top 5 or something like that on CoinMarketCap, and also top picks for percentage gainers So we'll see. That are decent coins. I'm not talking about your shice coins that go up 1,200% on some exchange that because you know they have like $1,200 invested in it. You know. Thanks for the question, Scout. So, do I have thoughts on Vesty.io, Jared Tate's real estate app? Same thing. If I'm in real estate, I'm going straight with real estate. I'm not going to mess with anything other than straight real estate. Okay? And that's just me. That is just me. When it comes to real estate, I don't like derivatives. I don't invest in real estate investment trusts. If I'm going to get something in real estate, I get the property. And I'm the owner of the property. I'm the sole owner. That's just how I was raised, man. So, thoughts on Vesty? I have no thoughts. It's just neutral, I guess. But I'm not interested in it. Gabriel says, live long and prosper with DGB. Absolutely. Do your research on DGB. So Hanjo says he sent it and it took 30 seconds. So that's awesome. And PP says, I have Stellar. Yeah, I like Stellar. Yeah, I have Stellar. It's in one of my top. It's watch that video for 2019 top coins. It's in there. You'll like it. You'll like that video. Just go to my channel, scroll through the videos. It's like 20 back now or something like that. That says top coins 2019. You'll like where I put Stellar. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Stellar. Spend all that you have and pray for the best. That's an investment strategy. Oh, and so Wishful Thinking Mom says, I'll go into QKC. What is QKC? Let's go take a look. Oh, Quark Chain. Yeah, it's in the top 100. Yeah, there you go. You can pick it up on Binance and Coinbean. I don't know if I go to Coinbean. Same as LA. I was thinking of L Bank there. I think LA token's okay. But yeah, Binance, your best bet, of course, because you have the most liquidity there. And usually what you want is the liquidity. Like Qcoin. Qcoin's also, I like that exchange. Probably low liquidity, though. Everything will be compared to Binance, right? 41% of it. So, yeah. Let's go take a look at... Q. Let's see. Q. P, Q. So it's up 3.5%. Yay. Yeah. I mean... Oops. Wait, wrong one. What was I doing there? It's being an idiot. That one's right. Yeah, so it's bouncing around in its trading range. Yeah. I mean, you like it, you like it. Follow your gut, follow your instinct. Okay. It's in the top 100. Coins in the top 100 are usually there for a reason. So best of luck to you. When will Populous go up? Will it be used when crypto becomes mainstream? You know, it's one of those coins that I first looked at, and I don't know, man. It's like one of those that just got pumped and pumped and pumped, like credits. Remember credits? Whatever happened to credits? Whatever happened to theta? Remember theta? Whatever happened to theta? It's like this is on the day scale. It's like, oh no, you can see my super secret boxes for theta. Uh-oh. Pumped. And then dropping down. Maybe it'll do something. We'll see. A lot of people like this coin. Populous. You know. I don't know, man. Whoops. Whenever I find myself hoping that a trade will come out alright, I get out of it. Jesse Livermore. Put that on your wall. Maybe there's a reason you're watching this video tonight. I don't know. Do research on Jesse Livermore. I'll bring that up again. Jesse Livermore. Okay? Oh, Sean says, I'm writing the first review on IMDb right now for Crypto. The movie Crypto, that is. So mine will be the first one you see. I'm doing some education about crypto there. Good for you, man. Set him straight. I need to get over this movie that aggravates me. Oh, no, I really got to watch that now. You know, I really got to watch it. Heavens. Pete says Zcash. Yeah, Zcash was doing something today, right? It was doing its thing. It was one of the few that was kind of holding in there, right? So yeah, up and down, just kind of holding in there, doing its thing. And huge buy. So there's big interest in there. It went up. Let's see. Let's take a look at the volume here. Yeah, so there's Zcash. It's just like doing its thing. Whoops. Yeah, it's middle of its trading range. It's just doing its thing, man. Zcash. If you like it, tell us why. Why do you like it? Share the love. Let others know. Let others know. I'm neutral to it. That's just me. I'm looking at other coins, but you know, nothing like terrible bad about it. Hey, there's JG. Digi Assets was developed to tokenize big ticket assets like fine art and real estate. Yeah, absolutely. Digi Assets from Digibyte. Do your research on Digibyte. It has Digi Assets, DigiID. It has Digital Cafe, which is really cool. It's for merchants. So we just saw it does a transaction in 30 seconds from Hawaii to California. That's a real test. And that's going to be cut in half in time. So it's going to be like 15 seconds. Or quicker, man. It's check out Digibyte. It's like currency, okay? It's a fork of the original Litecoin. Well, like a copy and paste of the original Litecoin code and improved upon. It's I mean, the wallet is great. The people around it are, you know, really strong, good community. You know, lots of good things to be said about Digibyte, okay? Very, very distributed. 200,000 nodes. Lots of different, 5 different hashing mining algorithms. So it's it could be ASICs resistance, you know, that type of thing. I mean, it's built to last. Let's put it that way. It's built to last. Doesn't jump up huge, ferocious amounts, but it's like a tortoise, man. It just keeps on going. And that's, you know, when you're looking for like a currency in the future, that's what you want, right? Oh, it's so wishful thinking, Mom says. I'll check that out. Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, and if you have a gut instinct about what's that cork chain that you're looking at, hey, Certainly don't let me influence your decisions. Follow your gut, follow your instinct. There's nothing more important than that, okay? Oh, Pete says, Dubai coin, big money comes because it is Arabian coin. Absolutely, man, you are on the right track. Except I'll show you one, and I actually did a video on it. Fawad will like this. Halal chain. Halal chain. Do your research on it. They actually have stuff going on, guys. Oh, let's go back to that so you can look at the prices. Where are they at right now? So 30 days, they're up 10% or 11%. And they're at around a penny. Okay. Where can you get them at? CoinEgg, Alcoin, and ZB. So, good luck with that. That's kind of a bummer. It looks like CoinEgg is your best one at 78% volume. So if we go to Halal Chain, this is where they put their info. Yeah, hey, do you know where to buy HLC? Step-by-step guide to buying HLC token on CoinEgg. Hey, there you go. Here's one. Halal Chain is now a global brand with its contribution to the Global Islamic Finance event to reshaping the global Islamic economics with blockchain technology. Yeah, this is a big deal. Okay? This is a big deal. Read this. The panel, the technology. Fawad, do you know how big of a deal the GIF is? The Global Islamic Finance thing? If you do, put a link below. But this could be a very exciting coin, in my opinion. And it is in the top coins of 2019. Where it is, you're just going to have to watch the video and find out. But it is in there. So research on here. This is from Dubai, okay? It's from Dubai. Just really cool stuff about it. I'll let you guys read this, but they're actually, I mean, they have activity. They post stuff. April 7th, April 10th. That was yesterday. Okay, April 7th, they had this big event here. Yeah, so they have things going on. They had successful tests on their mainnet, like beta or something like that. Yeah, so check out Halal Chain, HLC. Not saying buying it, I'm saying do your research. But yeah, I think that you are definitely on the right track of Dubai. I haven't looked at Dubai coin, but that very well could be something else too. Because Dubai has really, let's put it this way, they're trying to get away from their dependency on just oil and branch out. Okay? Because they know that the U.S. has the world's largest oil reserves by far. There's no way they can compete with the U.S. if we decide to produce. There's no way. I mean, but right now it's like, okay, we're letting them produce. And they can see what's written on the wall in the future. So they're trying to branch out into other things. And technology is one of their big things. Big things. So good for them. Oh, Sean says the review has to be reviewed by IMDb before it is posted. Oh. But I wrote it and hopefully schooled some people who don't understand crypto. Okay, well, good for you. Oh, Woot wants to know, can they trace Monero? Absolutely. Absolutely. It has to go over a router, doesn't it? Yeah. Absolutely. Even if even if you don't use a network. It's not on the network. Let's say you have your little phone and you're going to trade with your buddy, and it has like the little, let's say the close, the near field chip in it, so you can like tap the phones together, and like that makes the little tiny network, right? And then it transfers from phone to phone. Yeah, even that can be tracked because your phone is hooked up to a provider. They can track that stuff. It's down at the chip level. Okay? It's down at the chip level in the devices. Remember all the trouble that Hawaii got in trouble with? Spying on the US? Yeah. Because it was embedded in their chips. Yeah. Everything is traceable. Even Monero. Too long to post on YouTube. Yeah, they only give you like, what, 256 characters? Yeah. Yeah, well, you're in Belgium. What parts? What parts of Belgium, man? Where you at? Belgium's a cool place, guys. Good place to visit. And Wishful Thinking Mom says, Saudi Arabia says they were going to use blockchain to sell oil instead of using dollars. Which coin? Haven't heard. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. That would be interesting. Oh, they don't want to do that. It's one thing for the Petro and it failed. It's one thing for them to do it. They're like done anyway. But for Saudi, oh man, they would have to get approval from the United States. That's all there is to it. And if they do that, then they do have United States blessing, because Saudi Arabia is basically U.S. oil. Okay. That's basically what it is. American Standard Oil is Saudi Arabia. And it's not like we're going to go to war with them. If they decided to break off completely and then do that, then we'd go to war with them in a heartbeat. No problem. But I don't think that's the case. We're too tightly integrated with Saudi. And so if that's what they're going to do, they must have the U.S.'s blessing. You know, I don't have a problem with it. It's just that, I mean, if they don't, they're asking for trouble. And I don't want to see anybody get bombed. Okay, PP asked about Tezos. That project has been nothing but resistance. Right? Nothing but resistance. Its whole lifespan. What do you think about it? It's been, doing its thing. But it's been nothing but resistance. And like over here, I mean, it's high in the rankings, right? Because it had so much backing. It's like 18. Okay? But the thing is just, to me, the energy isn't flowing good for it. It's like, okay, well, best of luck to them. I'm looking at other coins. Check out VeChain. Tezos, for me, that's like price action only. Same as Ontology, same as this Cosmos, same as IOTA, same as Dash, Monero, SV, Tron, Tether. Yeah, Tether Moon. Tether's mooning. It's up 0.2%. That's funny. Anyway, guys, thanks for all the comments and stuff. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, interesting. Yeah, maybe part of a reset coming. Yeah, with the, that's how I can see it. And so we'll see. There is interesting There is big time. I will tell you this from, like, because I'm a remote viewer and stuff. There is huge energy in Riyadh. I will tell you that something is up and has been for quite some time. It's huge energy there, and just like huge energy in Antarctica. Okay. Yes, way down south, the frozen place. Lots of energy. But yeah, Riyadh has a lot of energy, just globally. So we'll see. Interesting things to watch out for. Don't know what they are, but they should be interesting. Anyway, thanks for watching. Gonna call it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, get notified. Don't forget about this quote. Whenever I find myself hoping that a trade will come out all right, I get out of it. Jesse Livermore. Put that on your wall. Make that your wallpaper on your computer. Okay. So yeah, and check out the video on market makers. You know why market makers are good. That will change your life. Read that book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, if you hadn't. And don't forget to practice what's in this video if you have any type of reservations about selling. Okay, get over your fear of selling. Think of it as a way to protect your investment. Okay, yeah, everyone, thumbs up the video, like, subscribe, get notified, really helps out the channel, and have a great, fantastic day. Catch you later, guys. Bye.